Here's how I'd book an OG Judgment Day reunion. Now, after Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor cost Penta a shot at the IC title, Adam Pearce makes the title match at WrestleMania a triple threat match between Finn Balor, Penta, and Braun Breaker. But Liv is upset at Finn getting another title shot before Dom, and gets Dom added to the match behind Finn's back. And at Mania, Dom sneakingly pins Finn after Braun spears him, and on the Raw after Mania, Liv and Dom are now convinced that Finn is nothing but dead weight. And so Dom and Carlito ambush him and kick him out of the group. But after Rhea Ripley loses her shot at winning her world title back from Io, she can't help but blame Liv, cause if she never attacked Rhea backstage, she never would have interfered in Liv's Elimination Chamber qualifying match, thus granting Io the title shot to begin with. And now with Rhea and Finn sharing a common enemy, and after feeling how much it hurts to be betrayed by people he considered family, Finn goes to SmackDown and offers Damian Priest a heartfelt apology. And at Backlash is a 6-person mixed tag match between the OG Judgment Day versus Carlito, Dom, and Liv.
Okay, so I did a poll where I pretty much said if the OG, Judgment Day reunite, would that mean that Dom is babyface, right? And 57% yes if he get back with Rhea. 14% says no because we just don't like him. And 29% says he will have to make up with his spotter. So basically, if he get back with Rhea, he's most likely babyface. But the question is, what would happen to Liv, if he become babyface? Will she still be heel, or will she be a tweener? Because she can't be babyface if Dom betrays her for Rhea Ripley. Now, if he betray her for somebody else, okay. But, at that point, he's a tweener. Because you can't be mad at him if he betrayed Liv Morgan, unless you're a Liv Morgan fan, right? But if you're any other fan, you wouldn't give a shit, right? But, however, if he get back with Rhea, will the crowd let him speak and explain his explanation of why he left Liv Morgan for Rhea Ripley? You know what I'm saying? So, if that happens, I'm not mad at it. However, what's going to happen with Raquel and Carlito? Are they going to leave Liv Morgan too? Because Carlito not going nowhere. He's gonna stay with Raquel, So he ain't gonna join the OG Judgment Day because he's in love with Raquel. So whatever Raquel goes, he go. And plus he was only at the Judgment Day because the LWO. But now that the LWO are pretty much slept on, he really don't have to worry about them no more. So now his focus is on Raquel. So it would be interesting how they would get back together. Again, I don't have a problem with that, except how is Finn going to make up with Damian, and how is Rhea going to make up with Dom? You know what I mean? I know JD and Finn are good, but how is Finn going to make up with Damian, and how Rhea's going to make up with Dom? And plus, we got to get Dom to wake up and realize that Liv was only with him for the gold. So, because right now, Liv Morgan is manipulating him and also the other two, right? Raquel and Carlito. But Carlito don't get, but, Carlito's in his own world. You know what I mean? But Raquel, yeah. Well, look, with Raquel, if she betrays Liv Morgan, I hope the crowd don't boo her and consider her still heel, because the reason why I say that is because if Raquel betrays Liv Morgan because Liv Morgan is no longer a partner, she's all about herself, then that should be babyface for Raquel, right? It shouldn't be babyface for Liv Morgan. Because if Raquel turned on Liv Morgan because she's no longer a partner, she's more of a, oneself, then, people shouldn't be booing Raquel for that, So I will hope that the crowd will side with Raquel, because if Dom get back with Rhea, then the crowd is going to side with Dom, right? It's only fair. But however, is the crowd going to side with Raquel if she betrayed Liv Morgan? That's the question. Because people with a brain will know that Raquel has to separate herself from Liv Morgan because right now she has the jobber status, and we need her to change that status to the Raquel we used to know back in NXT. So the only way we can see that and do that is if she get away from Liv Morgan. And don't worry about Carlito because he's most likely going to follow. But again, we have to see. But this is just speculation. I don't know if Finn is going to get back with Rhea. There's rumors saying that. But I don't know. I mean, if he get back with Rhea, they're going to have to go to Damian Priest because, you can't get with Rhea if you don't get Damian Priest's blessing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Finn and Rhea would, talk with Finn and hopefully talk with JD. But I think JD already made his decision. Like, he's most likely riding with Finn because he said no new members. So we already got that established. So we ain't got to worry about JD. But however, Damian and Dom are the main two that we got to figure out. Because Finn is going to, beef with Dom for a little bit until he come to his senses that Liv is only using him for gold. So hopefully that comes to that. But so I guess we won't see Roxanne and Dom get together, but hey, at least the Rhea fans will be happy if Dom get with Rhea again. I mean, he's been liking her pictures, so that's a sign right there that he's most likely gonna, probably, get back with Rhea. So no Jey Uso and Rhea Rebby. It sucks. But the good thing is Dom won't get booed no more. Well, hopefully he won't if he make up with Rhea. And then hopefully down the road he'll make up with his spotter. And then now people won't hate him no more. Now they'll cheer for him just like they did with his Uncle Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. And hopefully they'll let him speak. And then at that moment, once he get away from Liv Morgan and Liv Morgan gets over him, he'll get a title run and then he'll start winning matches. So, hey, I don't have a problem with it. I hope it works out. I was hoping maybe Finn and JD would team up with AJ Styles to take down, Carlito and Dom and possibly Karrion Kross if he gets added to the clique. But I wouldn't mind that, Carlito, Dom, and Liv versus Damian, Rhea, and Finn. We already know who's going to win that match, especially if they don't have no new members, So we'll see what happens, but mark my words, if Finn, Damian, and Rhea get back together and JD comes back and he reunites with Finn and it'll be four of them, there is a possibility that Dom might get back in. But he has to get away from Liv Morgan in order for that to happen. And we still need Alexa Bliss to come. We still need Alexa Bliss. So, because we need that rivalry between Liv and Alexa. So, I don't know when Liv and Raquel will betray each other. I hope it be this year. But we got to get Alexa and Nikki Cross to come to the main roster and come back in order for them to get them tag team titles rolling, Because right now they ain't got no competition. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully we'll see a return. But if we do, Dom's definitely being babyface because there's no way Liv Morgan is going to be babyface if he gets back with the Judgment Day, the OG Judgment Day, the Judgment Day that we used to know. Carlito, he don't need to join back. You know what I'm saying? Neither is Raquel. She don't need to join because they only join because of, LWO and Liv Morgan. So So they don't need to be in it. But y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Like, do you think we'll see the OG Judgment Day come back together? Or do you think that the storyline is going to go a different direction where Finn is going to have new tag team partners? Still have JD, but, he won't have Rhea. He won't have the Terror Twins, And, will a new partner be with Dom or will he get back with Rhea? And if he do get back with Rhea, would you accept him? And, possibly would he be babyface? Because 57% have said that, yes, he will be babyface if he get back with Rhea. But, again, you could be those 14% where you just don't like him, and that's the reason why he's not babyface, So, y'all comment down below, let me know, all right? And let me know if you see a return on the way. Otherwise, comment down below, let me know what you guys think is going to happen next for the next chapter after WrestleMania 41. We know Finn is going to be betrayed, but what Finn is going to do next? What Dom is going to do next? Y'all let me know down below, okay? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one, all right? I'm out.